Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I thought I'd do a really interesting one video, and that is all about protein powders. Now let's throw it back 4 years ago when I started stepping foot in the gym. I knew I wasn't eating near enough protein, and I would never say protein powders should be used as a substitution, but as an addition to your diet for protein. So I think it's super important to invest in a good quality protein, and to be honest, I've tried I think like five different proteins, and I don't have them all here with me, but I do have the ones that I'm currently having, and I'm going to be talking through the nutrition, the price, and all of that. So let's get into it. Firstly, I started with Reflex Nutrition chocolate, and I got this recommended from my coach, and Reflex chocolate tasted like it was very healthy, and the protein content in it is, I will tell you now, would be helpful if I actually had the 2 kilogram weigh, and it retails for £42, so for 2 kilos, and it has, per 35 gram serving, we have 25 grams of protein, 3.2 grams of carbs, and 1.8 grams of fat, and you have 219 calories per 35 gram serving. Now, the ingredients in Reflex, there is sucralose. Now, this is a discussion and research that I've been doing a lot on. Now, as you can see from the many bags that I'm about to show you, sucralose and stevia are the 2 main protein powders sweeteners that you can get. Now, stevia obviously derives from a plant, which is a lot more healthier for you, and sucralose is artificial. Sucralose is actually generally lower in calories, but let me explain to you. Sucralose is an artificial sweetener, and when your body starts to digest sweet things, it can actually activate the enzymes in your mouth to think you're already eating sweet food. So there is studies to show that sucralose is just like having sugar. So that was kind of a debate in my mind, like, would I rather have sucralose or stevia? And I'm not very picky on it at all. Like, I am just trying to find stuff that works for me and my digestive system. Now, let me explain. I am gluten and dairy free, so finding a protein powder that tastes nice, that I'd have on my oats as a separate shake, on my sorbet, in my sorbet, as like literally anything, is quite hard, like to pick one flavor. So Reflex was the first one I ever tried. Then I tried Hemp Protein. Now, Hemp Protein itself is obviously derived from a plant, and that one was fabulous. It was very healthy, but it was 15 grams per serving of protein. So I felt like I needed a lot more of it, and I picked this one up in America when hold on, let me grab it actually. It actually has MYPROTEIN strawberry in there because I take this traveling. But if you look on the back of this one, it is 90 calories for 15 grams of protein, 3 grams of fat, and 9 grams of carb. So it is a really healthy one. It has fiber in it, and for someone who has a digestive system issues, it was great. But preferred taste, I don't know if it was really there for me. I'm not gonna lie. It's very earthy, but if you are looking for one that literally doesn't have a lot of ingredients, this is actually fantastic. It's a very natural one. Now, moving on to the next one. I really did some research, and I was like, do you know what? I'm gonna go with MYPROTEIN. Now, where's the first one I had? I got MYPROTEIN strawberry flavor, and just this per 30 grams of protein, there is 110 calories to 4.1 grams of carbs, 22 grams of protein, and 0.6 grams of fat. This is sweetened with sucralose, but this strawberry is amazing. I used to use it in my smoothie in the morning. I used to use it in my sorbet at night. I really like strawberry. I think it's a staple. And then I was like, do you know what? I've had strawberry for like 2 years. I was dedicated to the strawberry and everything. I needed to change, and I felt like I deserved a change. So I moved, look how much I botched this bag up. Oh my gosh. Should not get protein powder moist, by the way. And I now moved on to blueberry and cinnamon. And my best friend picked this one, and I was like, cinnamon? I love cinnamon, but not in a protein. This one, amazing. Banana, blueberries in the morning. Honestly, it's the best. Like, it's so nice. And the cinnamon, if you like cinnamon, it's very slight. So per 30 grams of protein powder, you've got 108 calories, 2.4 grams carbs, 22 grams of protein, and 0.3 grams of fat. These two are definitely my fruity powders that I use when I'm making my fruit shakes in the morning. Then let's move on. This is hands down one of the best, I think it's the best flavor that vegan protein make. MyProtein make. It is coffee and walnut. Now per 30 grams of serving, you've got 111 grams of calories. You've got 3.9 grams of carbs, 21 grams of protein, and 0.6 grams of fat. This with oats, if you like very sweet taste, so these, let's say, these two are fruity. Should really put them up behind here, shouldn't I? These two are fruity. This is like, yes, I'm sweet. Yes, I love you. Yes, it's phenomenal. Yes, I love it. This is like one of my favorite flavors of protein, I'm not gonna lie. These three do contain sucralose, but then I was on the MyProtein website because I have like a little bit, like probably about a week's left, and I was like, why have they not got it in stock? I could see every other flavor. I was like, the coffee and walnut was not there. That was a stress, okay? I was stressed. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. When you don't have artificial sweeteners or drops or anything like that, and you literally rely on protein powder for your sweet tooth's cravings, it would be great if I could have the flavor I love. And I was literally looking for a replacement, and this is where the whole of this debate started, where I was like, do you know what? I need to find a substitute, because I messaged MyProtein on Instagram and they were like, oh, hopefully it comes back into restock. Was reading online and people like to stop making flavors, and I was like, do you know what? I just need to get back up. I just need to get back up, don't I? So then I moved on to bulk powders. Now, I've never bought protein from my bulk powders. I've always bought it from MyProtein. So this is the caramel latte one, and I got this in the kilo bag. The taste of this one, I'd say it's slightly sweeter than the coffee and walnut. It's got more of a caramel taste. Obviously, it's caramel latte. Well done, Jasmine. And per 35 gram serving, you've got 2.1 grams of fat, 3.6 grams of carbs, 22.9 grams of protein. But these actually do contain digestive enzymes. So hold on one second. I was really intrigued by that because I do have digestive issues. I've not got the best digestive system. So I was like, let me try it. And I had it with my oats for the first time today. And you know what? It wasn't even that bad. Like, I really did quite enjoy it. It's taste-wise very, very, very sweet. If you don't have like the sweetest tooth, I'd stay well away. The way it's made is really nice, and I really like the fact that these are recyclable bags. So well done, bulk powders. I'm super impressed with this, and they are all gluten-free, by the way, all my powders, because I'm not here to get bloated out. And then last but not least, let me put this so you can see that. And then we move on to the 2.5 kilo bag, which I got from Amazon, of chocolate peanut butter flavor. So this has 130 calories, 3.6 grams of carb, 22.9 grams of protein, and 2.1 grams of fat. Now, this chocolate protein powder, let me tell you now, if you like chocolate and you like peanuts, this is the protein powder for you. Now, it sounds so stupid. If you love chocolate, like I have the most strongest chocolate tooth I know out of anyone, this protein powder does bits. It does bits. Like, honestly, like I absolutely love it. Like, I literally sit there and I'm like, wow, that's a really good protein powder. These two are sweetened with stevia. This one is sweetened with sucralose. At the end of the day, I'm not going to tell you which one to buy. I'm just here to tell you which ones I own. Yes, I own an absurd amount of protein powder, and I'm probably going to get some more. I just like to try flavors and use them for different things. You've got to keep in mind the caramel, coffee and walnut, and the caramel latte I will be cooking with, and I will be with warmer foods like oats or making my oat cookies with it. But you have to remember, when you do cook with protein powder, it does reduce the protein that you are absorbing into your body, because you are heating it and that's taking some of the nutrients away. When it comes to cooking with the blueberry one, I wouldn't really pick my pancakes with those ones, not necessarily if I've got the caramel, coffee and walnut. I just like to have a wide selection, so when I feel like I'm eating my sorbet at the end of the night, I can just enjoy it. I have also tried the chocolate MYPROTEIN one. I do actually prefer the chocolate from, actually, do you know what, they're both different because this is chocolate and peanut, so I can't compare them. But yeah, no, these are, I just wanted to tell you the nutritional content, my taste review, why I use them, what I use them for. I hope you learned something. If there is a vegan protein powder that you feel like I should try, don't forget to leave it in the comments down below, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It really helps me out as soon as I'm starting off. And go over to my Instagram because I post every day on there. If there is a flavor or a certain concept or a brand that I haven't tried, I'd love to try them. So please, please, please leave them in the comments down below. I'm always on the lookout for good protein powders that are good quality, high in protein. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.